Assalamu Alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. In 100 days to 100 stories. Today is day 1. This is not the story of Batman. This is not the story of a superhero from a movie. This is the true story of a man who was once a slave, but later became one of the greatest companions in Islam. In the year 570 CE, in the city of Mecca, a child was born to Rabah and Hammam. That child was Bilal ibn Rabah. Bilal was born into slavery. In those days, slaves had no rights. They were treated harshly and forced to obey their masters. Bilal's master was a powerful man in Mecca named Umayyah ibn Khalaf. Bilal grew up working under the burning desert sun, doing hard labor every day. But everything changed when Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, began preaching the message of Islam. The message was simple but powerful. There is only one God, Allah. When Bilal heard this message, his heart accepted the truth immediately. Even though he was a slave, Bilal became one of the earliest people to accept Islam. But accepting Islam had a heavy price. When his master Umayyah ibn Khalaf found out, he became furious. He decided to punish Bilal in the most brutal way. He was thrown onto the burning sand under the scorching desert sun. Bilal was dragged out into the open desert. His hands and feet were tied. Then a massive rock was placed on his chest. The heat was unbearable. The pain was extreme. But even in that moment, Bilal did not deny his faith. Instead, he kept repeating one powerful word: Ahad.
Ahad means one. Bilal was declaring that Allah is one. No matter how much they tortured him, Bilal continued to repeat, Ahad, Ahad. This courage shocked the people of Mecca. Eventually, one of the greatest companions of Islam, Abu Bakr as-Siddiq, raliyallahu anhu, heard about Bilal's suffering. Abu Bakr went to Umayyah ibn Khalaf and bought Bilal's freedom. From that moment, Bilal was no longer a slave. He was a free man. But Bilal's journey in Islam was only beginning. Bilal became very close to Muhammad, peace be upon him. The Prophet loved Bilal for his strong faith and loyalty. Later, Bilal was given a very special honor. He became the first Muadhin in Islam. The Muadhin is the person who calls the adhan, inviting people to prayer 5 times a day. Bilal's beautiful voice would echo across Medina, calling the believers to Salah. Bilal also participated in important battles in Islamic history, including the Battle of Badr and the Battle of Uhud. He stood bravely alongside the Prophet and the companions. But one of the most emotional moments in Bilal's life came after the passing of the Prophet. Bilal was heartbroken. The city of Medina felt empty without the Prophet. Bilal tried to call the adhan again, but when he reached the words, Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah, his voice broke with emotion. He could not continue. The companions themselves began to cry. Years later, in the year 640 CE, Bilal ibn Rabah returned to Allah, but his legacy remains powerful in Islamic history. From a tortured slave to the first Muadhin of Islam, a man whose faith could not be broken. This was the inspiring story of Bilal ibn Rabah RA. If you want more inspiring stories like this, subscribe to the channel, because tomorrow, another powerful story is coming.